Hi everyone, Ian from DIY Home and Gardening. So having done a bit of a squash pick this morning, it's time to start on the pumpkins. So, well, I guess we'll just turn the camera around and have a little look. So we've literally got a couple of days to go until we're into October. As you can see, these vines have got no leaves on because all the leaves have already died off, and you can see that the stems are now dying back and indeed kind of gone to mush, which basically means that the vines are not going to be serving any purpose because they can't supply any more nutrients or water to the pumpkins. So basically, time to harvest them, set them aside and let them cure. So if you're not sure whether your pumpkins have ripened sufficiently, I guess the telltale sign would be look to see what colour your stems are. If they're still green, then the chances are there's still a little bit more growing to be had. Likewise, if the stems are green but your pumpkins are orange, what you can always do is use your fingernail to just slightly press into the skin of the pumpkin. If there's decent resistance, or indeed no mark at all, then your pumpkin's ripe and good enough to be able to harvest. If there's a little bit of give in the skin, then it will still be fine. It just means that you'll need to allow the pumpkin to cure before you'll be good for storing over winter. Now, curing basically means that we're just allowing the pumpkin to sit and dry out somewhere that's frost free, to give it that nice hard skin so that it's not going to rot. So let me grab some secateurs and we'll have a cut of the first one. So we're going to make a start and cut this pumpkin here, and what you'll see if you come a bit closer is this stem is already split, so we know that that's ripened. There's a little bit of damage there, but that's not anything to worry about. And we'll cut the stem. So ideally what you want to do is remove any traces of leaf and end up with something, a T section that is about 10 centimetres either side. That way, if these rot before it's dried out, it's not really a problem. If you cut straight into here and then you have issues with rotting, then the rot will travel down this stalk and into the fruit, and you won't have anything useful. So let's have a look what we got here. Set that up. Right. So let's 11.5 kilos. Can you zoom in down there? Turn the camera around. The other way. There we are. So we got 11.5 kilos on the first one. Let's just pop this to one side. So now we've cut that one, we'll just go along, we'll tidy up as we go. And so that way, it's just going to make it a little bit easier as we need to start carting these big ones along. And indeed, mean that I can get this structure off. So let me get this off. Oh, 10 kilos. That's heavier than I thought it was going to be. Right, so we're just doing a bit of prep work on these bigger ones. Just to make it a little bit easier for manoeuvring. Should we go with this one? Right. Right, can you just pick up the, just tilt the scales quickly. That's it. Oh. $17.8. It's not too bad. I thought it was going to be heavier than that. Oh well. Right. So I didn't have a bad back. I will do soon. Right. Can you do the? Actually, you can do it. It's quite flat, so I don't think it's going to be that heavy. 15.5 kilos. It's okay. There for a moment. Right, so these ones here are a variety called Big Macs, which is a variety we grew last year. The heaviest last year I think was only about 8 kilos though, so with that one about another 9 kilos heavier, so that's good. Right, let's go and have a look at these other ones, shall we? Now these ones are Dills Atlantic, or Dills Atlantic Giant. Unfortunately, when these started growing they were doing well, and then we had a real heat wave basically in the UK where the temperature got up to 40 degrees and pretty much they stopped growing almost overnight. It was just too hot for them, and having spoken to a few vegetable growers, pumpkin growers who specialise in these sorts of things, they all had the same issues where the temperature got really high, and because we had it hot for about 3 weeks at that temperature they just stopped growing. So see what this one weighs. Press. Okay, so we're on to the Dills Atlantic. Doesn't feel that heavy, to be honest. Oh. Stop working. 17.6 kilos. So not too terrible, but yeah, very light compared to what I wanted. Let's stick that there. And the last one, I don't think this will be that heavy at all actually, no. So I'm reckoning maybe about 14 kilos. $15.5 kilos. So not too bad for second year of growing pumpkins. I think that's all right. There we are. That's 6 pumpkins from 5 plants. Not bad going. Well, that's the pumpkin lift done. It would have been nice to have had a few heavier, bigger pumpkins this year, but there's always next year. So yeah, that's it. Hope you liked the video. If you've got any questions, then please send them over to me. If you do like what I'm doing, then please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that reminder button so you don't miss out on the future videos that I'm doing. And above all else, enjoy your gardening, enjoy your vegetable growing, and make the use of the autumn months. So till next time, bye for now.